Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I just wanted to share this mini album that I'm working on. It's pretty much complete. I just haven't put the actual emails and things that I want to put inside of it. And I showed this earlier in a haul video, and this is a chipboard typewriter mini album from SaCrafters. Hi Sa! And I just loved this when I saw it. I love the size of it because it was big enough to put my husband and I's letters when we were dating and stuff in here, and so that's what this is. This is going to be all the emails and things that my husband and I wrote to each other when we first started dating. And so the typewriter chipboard album was perfect, and then I got these letters, and you can see that they're up on they're actually like wood veneers, and I got those from a place called Pork Chops Art Parts. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it's porkchopshow.etsy.com, and they come like this, and they're just the typewriter letters, and then there's extra vowels and stuff in there so you can make words. But what was kind of cool using them on this project was that, I knew I was going to use up, like the Z and the X and all these other little keys and stuff. So that worked out good. And after I laid them out how it should be on a typewriter, I removed kind of the center ones, and I put I love you in there. So I just kind of rearranged the letters, and like I said, he had extra vowels, so I was able to have those. And then on the I love you, I put glossy accents on it. So they're the only keys on here that are accented. So it's subtle, but you still kind of see it. The rest of the, and again, these I got from the Pork Chop Show. The album I got from SaCrafters Zibbit store, and the chipboard album comes with holes in the chipboard, and which was cute. I was thinking at first I was just going to back it with a letter to show through, so there's all kinds of things you could do. Then I saw these, and I knew I wanted to put these on top. And the album, the chipboard album, has all the exact holes, and these fit right over the top. It worked out perfect. So there's actually kind of a hole under there. I just used a Zot, and then I filled some glue in the back before I put my paper on. But it worked out really good. These covered up the holes, and yet there was enough to put a full-size keyboard on there. So that was really, really cool. The rest of the album is mostly the Prima romance novel collection, and I had the paper. I had the A4 size paper. I had some of the flowers, the trinkets, and the wood pieces. So I used those throughout. First I inked up the chipboard album. I glued on my keys, and I also put a little bit of the paper. I just took a torn strip and put some across this corner and a little bit on this corner after I inked it. Then I glued my keys on. Then I put some flowers up here, and these are the Prima flowers that go with the romance novel collection. These black ones that are smaller I got from SaCrafters. I believe I got this one from SaCrafters as well. And then this one I got from Wild Orchid Crafts. And because this was the front cover, I knew I could use something really big and dimensional on the front, so I pulled out the big flowers, put one of the wood tickets and one of the Prima leaves in the back on there, and then I put a little bit of stickles, and I also put stickles in the little heart up here. The ring that I used is I think it's like a Tim Holtz cable ring, and because it slides really easily on that, and then it just had this little silver accent, which was nice. And then I used ribbons from my stash, and I also put one of the romance novel trinkets, the little typewriter trinket on there, and then I have another one of the little glass heart trinkets. and the love letters wooden ticket. And what I did was I did the cover like this, but I did the album this way because I had A4 paper for my background. And so essentially I did some layering. I had the what is it, like journaling cards from the collection, and I layered some in the back. I used my Big Shot to cut out some doily shapes from the paper. I used the pockets from the collection. On this one, it had the man on the bicycle on the other side, and I didn't really like him, so I used this SaCrafters stamp that says love and has the bicycle, and I did that instead. And that is this one here, and that's SaCrafters. And then this little bit of pink here on the side is a Prima Flourish stamp, and so I use that kind of throughout. And then there's just a little bit of brown here you can see, and that is my Mind's Eye stamp of some florals. I used that throughout. I also used this butterfly stamp throughout, and this is from hot off the press. And pretty much every typewriter stamp that I had, I went and looked through my stash. I had this one from hot off the press. It's called Just a Note. It looks like that. Then I had this Jenny Bolin typewriter. I had the stamps from the Prima romance novel collection with the typewriter, and I had this Maya Road typewriter. So I had a ton of typewriters, so I just pulled them all out for this project. I put a little bit of Flourish bling and some flowers, another one of the wood tickets up here. On this page, I did another one of the journaling cards in the back. I did this note to self card, and I left it so I can slip a letter in behind it. I've got some washi tape here. I don't know who that is, if that came with the collection or not. I'm not sure, but it certainly matched really well. And I have some paper doily from my stash that I just inked black. I have some bling trim here on the edge from SaCrafters. And then I also have this from SaCrafters. This is a little typewriter wood veneer, and it says, "I'm so lucky to be loved by you." And I just used a gray ink pad on it, and then I went with a black ink pad around the edge, and I put a little stickles in this heart. And so I did that there. And then when you turn the page, I have two more. These are wood veneer tickets, or word sentiments from SaCrafters as well. More of the flowers and the bling. I fussy cut this out of the paper and made a place for some tags from the collection to go in. I have this key from the dollar bin at Michael's. A little more washi tape, a little more of this SaCrafters bling. On this side, I have some more of the Flourish bling. I did some more of the stamping with that My Mind's Eye stamp. Here's one of the typewriter stamps in the background. And then behind this, I made room to put a couple of the tickets or a letter or something. And then inside, I lined the inside of the envelope, and I did a little more stamping. There's that butterfly stamp from hot off the press, and then My Mind's Eye stamp. And then I did another of the wooden pieces from Prima, and a Prima sticker, and some more flowers. And the next page, these are all from the romance novel collection, another romance novel journaling tag. This tag I put up on some foam tape, and I have a little Prima butterfly up there. Here's one of the little trinkets that I just put, and it kind of just dangles here on the bottom. Some more of the flourishes, some more flowers, some more washi tape. And then this beautiful lace here along the side I got from Olga. Thank you, Olga. And I just put that there on the side. And then I put some flat back pearls on this page. Another wooden clock piece from Prima. And I left this one open because I think I'm going to put, I'm going to mat a larger note and on this page that won't be folded up. So I left that one open for that. On this side is another one of the wooden clocks, another one of the trinket pieces from Prima with a little bit of black ribbon. And then I just put more tags from the collection. Some of them I did some more of my typewriter stamps that I showed earlier. This trim is a little bit of that black kind of pom-pom trim that I also got from SaCrafters. And this final page is another one of the journaling note cards, and I put it up on foam tape so that this little book would fit in here. And then I just used some scraps that I had left. Put this memory lane up on foam tape, used some scraps, and I'm just going to put like full-size pictures on this side since the paper wasn't double-sided. I'll put a full-size photo there and then maybe a smaller one on this so the paper shows through. And then I just stapled it in the center, and I used some washi tape for tabs. So I'll, like I said, I'll put a smaller picture here and I'll put a full-size picture on there. And then that little book just slips right in there. And then I just have more flowers and stuff on that side. And then the back I left just plain with a little bit of this flat back pearl trim on the back. And so that is my mini. And it's not too fat. I mean, I did pretty well. I tried to keep it down and offset the decorations and stuff, but I wanted it fat enough so that you could kind of splay it out like this maybe, and it would sit on a shelf. So that was my idea. I might have to fiddle with it to get it set straight, but yeah, so anyhow, that is how my mini album turned out, and I really love it. I love the front cover with the keys and the album with the paper showing up through the back and the stickle heart, and it just turned out really nice. And all that glitter and sparkle, I don't know if you can see that very well on camera, but anyhow, that is my mini album to put all my love letters in. So, you know, I have so many of them. And anyhow, I just wanted to share that. And if you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment below. Thanks, guys. Bye.